Okay, Vault 11. Let's see what this one's got, shall we? Okay. Doubt this gun's actually going to do me that much good in there. Nice shot.
Don't worry, boss. With my cataracts, you always sort of look like the bad guy.
Not that you've said a lot of encouraging shit, Raul, but that might be your biggest. Okay. Yeah, the door's already open.
Let's dance.
Ooh. I'm sorry, I think I blew off every single one of that bug's legs. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. So. Oh. So straight away we got 1, 2, 3, 4 skeletons. What happened? Security recording. For corpses of the front entrance, a strange recording point a sinister event depending on what happened. Yeah, fine, easy.
Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example.
Yes, we're doing this.
That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot. Anybody would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
Wait. People should know what happened. They could learn from it. If there's anyone out there at all, I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
So it was a suicide pact. All 4 of them killed themselves. Well, 4 of them killed themselves. A 5th ran away. Why? Wonder if that terminal's active. Yeah, it is. Cool. Election guide. Dear fellow Vault Dweller, congratulations! Your dedication to the democratic process is the— oh god, it's political— is the bedrock on which the continued stability of Vault 11 is based. Now, to help you make your decision for this year's election, the coalition of Vault 11 voting blocks has put together this handy dweller's official guide to obtaining overseers democratically, or do good. That contains a summary of the leading candidates for overseer, as well as their statements, key positions, and most importantly, endorsements. Sincerely, Roy Gottlieb, Chairman, Coalition of Vault 11 Voting Blocks, President, The Justice Bloc. Candidate Henry Glover, Endorsements Utilitarian Bloc, Divine Will Bloc, Allied Service Workers Bloc. I'm a devoted husband and father of 6 beautiful children. My oldest, Sam, was on the honor roll this quarter, and I couldn't be prouder of him. My youngest, Henry Jr., just said his first word, and it was Dada. We've got this bond already, and he's still just a baby. Friends, when you go to the polls this election, I want you to think of your own children. Then I want you to think of Sam and Henry Jr. Picture their faces. Nate Stone should be overseer, not me. Wait, he took himself out of the running? Okay. Candidate Donna Haley, Endorsements Human Dignity Bloc, United Vault Technicians Bloc. I'm aware of the rumors circulating about me. I want everyone to know that they are vicious lies being spread by the other candidates in a desperate smear campaign. I've never done anything so depraved, let alone for such things. But even if I had, that still wouldn't mean you should vote for me. Consider the fact that I am grossly underqualified for the position, and that both my opponents are far more deserving. I know nothing about governance. You would be hard-pressed to find a worse candidate than me. I can promise you my administration would be a disaster. Candidate Nathan Stone, the Justice Bloc. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't even be a candidate, and I wouldn't be if it weren't for all the dirty backroom politics going on around here. It's sickening. You should all be ashamed. Okay. Fellow citizens, due to the tragic events of the past few days, the coalition of Vault-11 voting blocks has unanimously decided to postpone the election for Overseer pending further investigation into the murders. Your security team wishes you to know that they are working tirelessly day and night to find the perpetrator and are already following up on a number of promising leads. God willing, if the killer is apprehended swiftly, we may have found a promising new candidate for Overseer. You put a killer in charge. Sincerely, Terry Hart, President of the Human Dignity Bloc. Okay. Overseer Order 745. Effective immediately, the traditional selection process for Overseer is hereby ended. In lieu of a yearly election, a citizen will be chosen 1 month prior to the start of his or her term with our mainframe's random number generator, are ensuring complete impartiality and fairness. Catherine Stone, Overseer. Wait, Stone? Wasn't there a guy, Nathan Stone? Was that not a thing? I hate
Let's
Kate.
dance.
Haley's a known adulterer, and communist sympathizer. Elect Haley for Overseer. Vote Stone. It's weird. So why didn't they want to be Overseer? I mean, I would get the sense that, you know, being Overseer of a vault's pretty good. Pretty cushy job. Sounds like the bastard boys up at Vault-tec have been busy again. Company?
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
Nothing in here. Vote Stone. I hate Nate. Vote Stone. I hate Kate. Don't vote Glover. His family needs him. No, I don't want to talk to Eddie. Huh. Just more the same. What about this one? Oh shit. Ah. Ow. 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 Okay, let's head deeper in, I suppose. The living quarters. And hopefully we should find some more personal stuff in here. What the hell was going on with this place? Oh shit. Get back.
Don't worry, boss. We might get arrested. You only started looking at that.
Yeah, your memory's going though, isn't it, Raul? You've already said that.
Okay, I guess we're doing this.
Okay. Male dorm. The door ripped off. Okay. Female dorm. Door's still on. Admin. Admin's pretty good. Certainly be some terminals we could use at admin. Security, maybe? Or the overseer's office. I can pick this. Shit. I got 53 bobby pins. This is fine. Come on. Gotcha. What have we got? Grenade launcher grenades, energy cells, microfusions, energy cells and a stealth boy. Energy cells that were definitely running on laser or plasma. Oh, nice shooting, Eddie. Missile. Pulse mines. Okay, robots. Whiskey, yeah, that's put that in with the weapons. I'm sure it'll go fine. Okay.
Yeah. Time for more fighting. I know.
Yeah, it happens, Raul. It's a bit annoying. Steam gauge assembly. Well, I don't need that. I don't need a sensor module. Is this terminal working? Security terminal. Okay. Deposition. It's the only new one. Let's see. Excerpt from the deposition, defendant Catherine Stone by Vault Attorney Gerald Miles. Okay, let's pick up where we left off, Kate. Catherine. Sorry, right, Catherine. I keep forgetting. My husband calls me Kate. You were telling us of a discussion you allegedly had with Roy Gottlieb of the Justice Bloc. Not allegedly, had. We've been through this. It's still just your word against his, Miss Stone. But please, the discussion. He said my husband's name had come up in their meetings. The candidate endorsement meetings? Yes, they said they were going to endorse him. He wouldn't say why, but I know my husband had a regular poker game with some of them, and he'd been on a winning streak lately. And according to you, what did Mr. Gottlieb offer? He said he would sway his bloc, prevent the endorsement, but only if you what, Catherine? Only if you performed sexual favors. Yes. Was this just for Mr. Gottlieb? No, all the bloc leadership, their friends. And you agreed. Well, what else could I do? They had a majority. And how long did this go on before the endorsements came out? I don't know, a month maybe? And when they came out, and your husband was endorsed despite your supposed agreement, was that when you decided to kill members of the bloc? Yes, I thought their majority is pretty slim. If I thin things out a little, especially in the leadership, someone else might get elected. Assuming you weren't caught. No, Mr. Miles, I expected to get caught. That was my best chance. Now they'll elect me. A confessed murderer. You think voters will be willing to risk putting you in charge? They have to pick somebody and live with their reasons. Yes, but let's just wait and see. And she did. She was overseer, wasn't she? Because she was the one that passed that executive order that suspended the traditional system. Which, I suppose, if the system had been up against her, like it seemed in that, she had quite a good reason for turning around. But I still don't get the whole thing of no one wants to be overseer. Hopefully there's some sort of explanation somewhere in here that can clear that one up for us. I now understand the I Hate Kate. She killed a bunch of people. Before we head to the overseer's office, let's check the two dorms. So male dorm first, I think. Ooh, Mantis. God, Eddie, did you have to set it on fire? Vault 11 jumpsuit. Yeah, I'll take those because there's a friend of mine on the strip that could use them. Locker. Female dorm is that way, so they do link up. Okay. Bone saw. A personal terminal. It is locked up with a password, but I'm sure I can get through. Okay, let's see. 3 out of 5. That's pretty good. What's close? ES. No, that doesn't share. ES certainly. Lived? No, that doesn't. That shares only 2. No, only 1. Pipes? No. Times? Times. Okay. So where we go? Oh, this is Roy Gottlieb's security recording. Let's have a listen.
She can't do this. It's done. We're done. Nothing's done. She's got the authority. The only thing she can't do is change her own fate. Nothing says she can't change the selection process for future overseers. I say she can't. You shouldn't have toyed with her like that, Roy. We still have the majority. We don't vote for anything anymore. I'm not talking about voting. What then? You want to have a sit-in? A hunger strike? Not exactly. Maybe march into her office with torches and pitchforks? Yes. Come on. I mean it. What? Start a revolution? Laws don't outlast their governments. Roy, all we have to do is wait until someone from Justice Block gets picked for overseer. Then we have them change the law back. There won't be any blocks after the new overseer is picked tomorrow. One's going to move on. By the time we've reformed, who knows if we'll still be in the majority? We can hold the block together. You don't know that. Besides, what if the computer picks you? What if it picks me? And your solution is to start shooting? Not if we don't have to. Look, we arm up. We go to the lower floors, take some strategic targets. Power, food, water. Just until she turns authority over to us. The other blocks won't support it. They're tired of us having the power. We have the need them. This isn't a vote, Roy. They'll fight back. They've never had the nerve. Hell of a way to test it.
Well, that explains why everyone's fucking dead. Because of one idiot that thought politics should be solved with a damn gun. I mean, you only have to look outside to see that politics with guns doesn't really solve anything. Overseer's office. Let's see what Kate was up to. Overseers. Excuse me. Caved in that way. What about around here?
Time for more fighting. I know.
What about around here? I want to check out this whole place before we just stop wandering. Utility. See what they have to say. Shit! Aha! That one hurt. That one hurt. Okay. I should have figured this is where they were going to hole up, wasn't it? On the lower levels. Looks like they stayed holed up. Just pop a Rad-X. Now, if I just stick this on. some sort of pressure controller. That'll be useful, probably. Boomers gave me a flight suit. Didn't even realize. That would hurt. Ah! Pilot lights. This poster's even down here. Wait, the reactor. Check it out in a second. We'll come back here. The overseer's office. Jesus! Ow! Okay, there's an atrium. Overseer's terminal. Requires the key. So... where did Kate live? I don't see any keys. Suitcase, scrap metal. Tool cabinet. No, that's just Wonder Glue. Let's go have a look at the reactor. Not that I think a key will be down there, but still. Wait, the atrium's all caved in. Maybe I can plug that pressure compensator into something. Okay. People definitely hold up in here. Oh. Good. It's, paddly. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. What the hell is this? Oh, whoa. Hey, Rat. Oh, right, so that was just so I could get around that. Good. Oh, okay. Got access to the atrium area. Excuse me. Atrium terminal. Prepared speech of Gust Olson. Good afternoon. Each year, it's the appointed task of the Ombudsman to not not only to officiate the election, but to chronicle it, in hopes that after the last overseer has finished his term, walked to his death in the chamber beneath his office, and the vault has become still, that perhaps that one day some excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown race of super beings, might find our records and incorporate them into historical canon. But lately it's occurred to me that that's not really why. I think the real reason we do it is because we want to believe that somewhere in the archives there's an answer to all this. Or perhaps there will be one day when the historical records are completed and the whole story is told. We want it to make sense, to understand why the Vault's mainframe will kill us if we do not offer it one of our own as a yearly sacrifice. What the fuck? To fully comprehend why we continue to have these elections despite the unfettered corruption that has now plagued it for what must be decades. This was a simpler time when elections meant shaking hands and kissing babies. Now, with the rise of voting blocks and this infestation of bribery, drug trafficking, smuggling, God knows what else, we want to know why. Well, I've been through the archives and I can tell you won't find an answer there. You'll find an account of who the first overseer who entered the vault as the only citizen aware of the sacrifices that would have to take place. But he didn't have the answers either. If he did, surely he'd foreseen the citizens' anger when he broke the news. Surely he would have guessed that they would want to choose a sacrifice democratically, in the way that we citizens are accustomed to washing our hands of terrible deeds, and that his name would be at the top of the polls. So simultaneous vacancy of overseer and martyr would forever fuse the two positions here in Vault 11. But he didn't. He had the answers no more than any one of us. And the records state that after the citizens discovered that his sacrificial chamber's password was his wife Betty's first name, and its door was unsealed so he could be offered as the first sacrifice, he walked down into that room crying like a child. I can only wonder if there are no answers to be found, and we are just going along with this because we don't see another choice. Nevertheless, I still hold on to hope that we can find one. I urge you all to take the journey I took. So remember, it wasn't so long ago we were ruled by our civility and our dignity, and that those were times when we didn't have to be quite so ashamed. Thank you. So, the password from the Overseer's terminal is Betty. Okay. Let's shoot this place up. Away you go. And you. Okay. I picked up another one, although I think that might just be a recording of the speech. Yeah. Just a recording of the same speech. Cafeteria, back to the reactor. Let's have a quick look in the cafeteria. Almost. But I'm not dying in an underground shithole of human life sacrificing arses. Why would anyone go along with that? Why would the Overseer, knowing that that's what he was going to be asked to do, willingly walk in? He deserved the election. But he's the only one who did so far, and I now understand why no one wanted to be Overseer. Make my way back up to the Overseer's office. Don't think I like 11 that much. Hey, Raul, I wondered what happened to you. Let me guess, you two just went back to the Overseer's office once I got into the atrium. Where's Eddie? No matter. He'll catch us up. Open the sacrificial chamber.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light. The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light.
Oh god, well I'm in the light. Jesus.
Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
This seems dumb. Okay, I'm gonna get out the chair in case it explodes.
Greetings, Martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now. And imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them?
You want to point that someplace else? I got the holes in me.
Raul, we have a problem. Shitty death sentry bots. Oh no. This is not good.
Analysis green. Security operation successful.
Oh dear God. Raul? Okay, I just had a vision, Raul. This is gonna be bad. But don't worry, I have a plan. . 'Cause 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 ' Okay, let's get this thing active.
The light is calming and puts your mind at ease.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Go to the light. Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
Yep, okay. 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 While this is going on...
Greetings, martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now and imagine what joys await you in the next life.
Raul, don't follow me.
The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
This is gonna hurt.
I guess we're doing this.
I think we're pretty much good, Raul. Watch the turrets. We made it. Bloody hell, we only made it. Set off every single one of the mines. A lot of people tried to run for the door. So I'll admit, I would have probably tried it if knowing there was a door. The mainframe. Okay. The 11th solution. And I'm going to override the lockdown. Okay, so let's see. First of all, this.
Alright, I know you can hear me, so listen up. There's 5 of us left. 5 out of I don't know how many. So, it's over. We've talked and it's over. We're not gonna send anybody to die anymore. So shut off our water, our gases, or do whatever it is you're programmed to do. But we're done listening to you.
Okay, so those were the survivors we heard at the door.
Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11. You have made the decision not to sacrifice one of your own. You can walk with your head held high, knowing that your commitment to human life is a shining example to us all. And to make that feeling of pride even sweeter, I have some exciting news. Despite what you were led to believe, the population of Vault 11 is not going to be exterminated for its disobedience. Instead, the mechanism to open the main vault door has now been enabled, and you can come and go at your leisure. But not so fast. Be sure to check with your overseer to find out if it's safe to leave. Here at Vault-tec, your safety is our #1 priority.
Vault-tec, you absolute bastards. There you are already. They lied. Hundreds of years, people were year in, year out sacrificing one of their own when they didn't need to. Vault 11 was automated to respond if they didn't. Automated to let them out. I get it now. I get why you four ended it all. Couldn't live with yourselves after that. No one could. Raul, come on. No one should ever go in there. That door should remain sealed. Okay. We should head back to the strip. Let Yes Man know that the boomers are ready to come along. Fuck. That is sickening.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Yeah, show me what you got.
I am ready to process our transaction.
Okay. Okay, you got some rifle parts, hunting rifle custom action. Do I have one of those? I think I have one of those. Okay, well I don't need that. Or that. I want to kind of keep dinner belt. I'll leave it in the Lucky 38 and the pistol too. Don't need any meat or drugs. Don't need any of that. That. Should probably read Dean's electronics at some point, and guns and bullets. I'm not gonna need any of this flamer fuel. You can have that. in exchange, I would quite like some of your ammo. Your 308s, your 44s, and your 20 gauges. Thanks. See ya.
Come back and see us again soon.
Okay. The strip. Hi, everybody. Anytime, anytime. I love these civilized people, for want of a better term. Let's go talk to Yes Man, and we'll go see Cass, see how she's getting on.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my door.
And see our troopers. Just a promoter. I wish there was a way to get Yes Man outside.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and
I
Casino.
know.
I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying.
Yep, sure. I know.
Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave.
Yeah.
Oh, and a friendly word of advice.
Yeah, I know. If I find anything, just
have a good
don't
time,
wear
baby.
it. See ya.
I got a pal, says the Legion's calling in their 18-karat big leaguers. We're talking to boys.
Legion's calling in the... Okay, interesting thing on your face. Legion's calling in their big leagues. That's not good. I've met Caesar. He's not particularly reasonable. Yes, man. Hello.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else?
Let's talk about the tribes.
Of course, ask away.
The boomers have vowed to support me.
Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters. That's 1 down, 4 to go.
So we got the 3 gangs here. And the Brotherhood and the Khans, huh? Okay, sure.
What should we talk about next?
Nothing just now. See ya.
Don't stay away too long.
I'm gonna keep House on side for as long as I can. Play the field until we're ready to make sure we're done. Now we'll head up to the Lucky 38, see how Cass is getting on. And that
I heard
should
the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
do us for this little adventure. Raul, you can stick around, I suppose. Might gather you all to the 38. Means you'll be easy to track.
I told my wife, she's good looking for a ghoul. It's just too bad she's not a ghoul. Ay, ay, ay. I had dinner at the Ultra Lux the other night.
Hey, Victor. How's it going? Residential suite, please. Hey, Cass. How's the day been? Okay, so this is my room. Type my stuff up on here. Got a couple of gun cabinets. Okay. Well then. Gonna have a sleep and get ready for the next job, I suppose.